Yeah, I'm off now. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you've got to look at riding when you get home then, do you?
Aye. Yeah.
Is it good?
It's alright, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
How much is that?
Oh, you can pick them up quite cheap these days. Like this one was about $230, but it's like quite a high-end one. You can get a basic one for sort of 50-60 quid. Go on Facebook Marketplace, pick up a used one.
It's like if you sort of correct your driving, I suppose. Eh?
Yeah, it's also good for like. So yesterday I was down Porthcawl and I watched a Tesla crash into a van.
Oh, right.
With the footage, so I gave it to the driver. I was like, "There you go, mate. All yours."
Oh, well then.
So like, yeah, it's handy. And that was the Owl's Nest. So I went there. I've got this this passport thing, and I want to do a stamp on the passport. You get it whenever you go to like biker places, biker cafes basically. You get like a stamp, and 10 stamps gets you an entry into a prize draw for a bike. It's a charity thing. That's what I'm doing. It's a charity thing. I don't particularly care about winning anything. Plus it gives you like some cool destinations to go to. So that's the Owl's Nest. I've been there before, like probably 10 years ago. It's been a long time. I actually crashed on the way up here when I came up here all those years ago. I was on my 125. I was overconfident and underskilled, and basically just target fixation came off, right? So yeah, I thought I'd come back up here, and it's been a nice ride, beautiful weather. Pulled into the Owl's Nest and some poor guy had dropped his bike at the entrance and snapped his clutch lever, which is a shame. I helped him pick it up. He couldn't lift it by himself, so I pulled in, helped him pick it up. It was an S1000 RR, and it's funny because this morning in the car park where I live, I did the same thing and dropped this. So it's a gravel car park, and I just sort of lost my footing as I was pulling off, and yeah, just dropped it. So you see here, there's a bent handlebar. I do have some short shift, some short levers even to fit. So when I go around to it, I'll just swap them. It's a little inconvenient, but also I kind of like it to a certain degree. Like if it was just a little bit wider for all my fingers to fit, it kind of curves around your hand. It kind of locks it in place. It's quite cool. But yeah. So anyway, I went to the Owl's Nest, as I was saying, to get my stamp, but it was so busy. It was rammed there. So I was like, do you know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave. I'm heading to Aberystwyth. That's my next destination, which apparently is going to be an hour and 22 minutes. Should get there at around about sort of 3:30-ish. And I'm heading to another biker cafe to get another stamp, or to get my first stamp of the day, I guess, because the Owl's Nest was rammed. So yeah, I'm going to head there. The Owl's Nest was actually on the way. Like it was a slight detour. Like you take a left and go about half a mile down the road. Like it was nothing. So I don't mind going. Plus I got to help the guy out who dropped his bike. So you know, that was fine. Like I don't mind taking a small detour to help a fellow biker, right? So yeah. Anyway, heading to Aberystwyth now. Going to go right along the coast. No idea what I'm going to see there, what the roads are like there. I imagine they're going to be really nice. The last time I went to Aberystwyth, I was about 16. I went with my girlfriend at the time's family. They had a caravan there. We stayed in Aberystwyth. I'm sure that was Aberystwyth we went to. I think it was anyway. I'm pretty sure it was. That's my only time I've ever been there, and it was cold and wet the entire time. But today is beautiful and sunny, so I'm looking forward to going there today and seeing a bit more. Apparently it's got a really nice coast road, so see what that's all about. But yeah, not much of a plan. Kind of just a rambling vlog. Not a lot to really talk about. So you're probably just going to get my thoughts as I ride. I'll just waffle a bit. I've done a lot of filming the last couple of days, so today's ride is just for me to enjoy. Ooh, look at those lovely people. There's a speed camera. Come on, police, where are you? Oh, there's the police. They tell me to turn around. Turn around? This is gonna mess things up. Oh. Well, she was pretty, damn. That van wasn't meant to be like that. I don't know why that guy was telling me to turn around for. Like, clearly I've got through fine. See, this is why you have a camera on, to capture weird shit that happens on the road. Like the upside down van. I don't fucking know how that happened. That is skill beyond skill. What the fuck happened there? It was upside down in a hedge. It's a straight road. What the fuck? I am so confused by that. I fucking love bikes. I know that has nothing to do with being on a bike, but like, just the experiences, the adventures, the random shit you see, it's so good. Like, imagine never riding motorcycles. Like, imagine you spent your life never riding one of these. Like, what the fuck? You're missing out on so much. Also, just checking, make sure there's no dead bugs on my lens. No, we're good. Like, yeah, generally, imagine, like, never riding a motorcycle. Like, you miss out on so much fun in life. Like, riding this thing, this machine, is living to me. Like, it just is. It's just living, right? Like, I would not want to go the rest of my life never riding a motorcycle again. I wouldn't. It's the ultimate adventure, in my opinion. It's the ultimate form of fun, adrenaline, freedom, adventure, as I said. And like, the community's so good. The community's brilliant. For the most part. And, you know, sure, you get some assholes. You get assholes with everything. But like, by and large, the community is amazing. They'll help each other out. I actually think it was someone down here when I came off on my 4125. So I remember we'd been to the Owl's Nest. That's how I went there. And we were riding somewhere else. And it was a road like this. Kind of a bit twisty. On the speed. And basically what happened is I just target fixated and overcooked her into a corner. And I actually think, like, it was around here somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but I just basically target fixate, slammed on the rear brake, skidded, grabbed the front, and just totally destabilized the bike and just went over. And the bike actually came and landed on top of me. It was quite painful. I fucked up a couple of fairings and slightly bent my gear shift, actually. But like, aside from that, it was actually okay. And I was on a massive ride out. It was a big Help for Heroes ride in Wales at the time. Here, it was here. It was there. I went in there. I'm sure that's what it was. I just completely fucking cooked it. And we had like a blood bike with us, and yeah, I just fucked it. No, actually, it was this bit. This is where it was. I basically went there. Yeah, just completely fucking cooked it. And like I said, a bunch of bikers stopped to help, to make sure I was okay. We rode to some fucking burger bar up a mountain somewhere. I might even pass it today, I don't know. And oh, little horses. Or ponies, as they're otherwise known. But yeah, so like I went up to some burger bar, got off the bike. There was a bunch of guys there who were like, right, let's have a look. They just took my bike away. And like one of them got me a tea. So I had a tea and a smoke. And wasn't they? It was one of these bends anyway. Yeah, so I had a tea and a smoke, and they just took my bike off, and like they cable tied and duct tape and fucking whatever else my bike, and sorted it out, straightened the shifter so I could still continue to ride. Really like encouraging. One of them was like, you know, what happened? So I explained, and on my CBT at the time, which was a really dodgy place I'd done my CBT through, they were like, never use your front brake. Never use your front brake. So I never use my front brake. I only ever use my back brake. And I explained this, and they were like, yeah, that's dumb as fuck. Use your fucking front brake to slow down. Just, you know, don't yank it in the corner, otherwise that will happen. And I was like, okay, makes sense. So like, they were really good. They really looked after me. And then there was this old guy, Skip, and I kind of met up with him randomly on the way to the ride out. Just bumped into him, and he was like, oh, I'm going that way too. Let me ride with you. I was like, sound, you lead the way. I don't actually know where I'm going. And he's like, yeah, cool. Fucking hell. This road surface is terrible. Awful surface. Ugh. So I followed him anyway. And I guess how we ended up getting to the ride meet and whatever. So at the end of the day, once we're done, he's like, yeah, come back to mine. I'll sort your bike for you. So like, went back to his. He put a bunch of heat onto the pedals, straightened it all out for me. He had some like epoxy resin, took the fairings off and like resined them up so they were all like held together and stable. And again, like, yeah, the guy was a fucking legend, man. Really great guy. And he lived like around the corner from me, generally about 5 minutes down the road. Like, he was such a nice guy. Never saw him again after that. Oh, I saw a post the other day. Someone talking about bikers not nodding to them during the summer. But like in the winter, everyone nods. Something along those lines. And I was like, my personal experience, probably on 90% of the bikers I wave or nod to, wave or nod back. Like, sure, there are ones who don't, but honestly, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just don't see you until it's a bit too late. Sometimes I'm like, I'm focused on a corner. So like, you know, my attention is focused there. So like, yeah, I just, I don't always do it, and it's not because I'm being a dick about it. It's just like sometimes I just don't see, or I'm too focused on something else that I can't, you know. And I feel like that's probably the same for most people. I don't know any real bikers who are like, I refuse to nod at people. Like, doesn't really seem to be a thing. At least not in my experience anyway. Like, everyone seems to be quite happy to wave and say hello or nod or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting if anyone else has got any experience of it. But like, that's my personal experience. They do falconry at this pub. That's a weird combination. Babe, shall we go out for a pint? And while we're there, fly some falcons. I mean, I guess everyone needs a theme or a gimmick, right? See, ideally, if I'm going to do the overtake, I want to do Di, John, and the minibus, or the van. I want to do all three at the same time, so. There you go, like that. See, what's not helping is these hedges. They kill your visibility through the corner. Like if it was just like bollards or posts or something with gaps, you could see right through and you could see where the road's going and then plan for it. But those hedges, they really fuck up visibility. So like, you kind of having to really figure it out on the fly instead of being able to look right ahead. Cows. Man, I really want my exhaust. Everyone's bike sounds so good and mine sounds like a fucking wasp's nest. Oh, puppy! Hi, puppy! Mental to think like the coast is there. Like it's just over there. Like we're surrounded by mountains, and then just over there is the sea. It kind of reminds me of Tenby. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Okay, 900 feet. Oh, it's got a little lift thing, kind of like Scarborough. Kind of got a bit of a Scarborough vibe, to be honest. 900 feet on the right. So all I need to do between now and then is find somewhere to park. Which doesn't seem to be an option. Okay, we now have people in t-shirt and bikinis. What is the weather? Like, what are people dressing for? I'm so confused. Apparently I've arrived, but like